Episode 4 of Freaky and Fabulous. I am, as always, the famed Mr. Host. We have our graphic, who officially has a name. He is Toaded Diaper. What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm so happy to be on the show now.
Oh, yeah, he's got a voice and everything. We hired a voice actor for him. So before we introduce today's topic, we got to introduce our cast. So over here on the brown couches,
King of the O-line, Morgan.
Fabulous Aiden.
over in the cream area.
Freaky Richie.
Cheesesteak Charlie.
Cooper Coop Dog.
Oh, yeah. And today's topic is different. We aren't reviewing one movie, guys. We're doing something special. We're debating who's the best Spider-Man and why are they the best Spider-Man.
Okay.
Every Spider-Man. We're including animated stuff and the Japanese Spider-Man, too.
The Japanese.
Which one's
The
that?
Japanese Spider-Man.
What's wrong with the Japanese?
The one who had an
What is a
AK-47.
Japanese?
Oh,
okay.
What's a Japanese Spider-Man?
Let's
Yo,
No, I'm not joking. He
Uh,
did.
listen, it's a school show.
Yeah, but he did.
You cannot mention
Oh.
that.
Let's say Nerf blaster.
Yeah, he had a Nerf blaster. Yeah, he had a Nerf blaster.
There we go.
What's a Japanese
a
Spider-Man?
Fortnite
But he-
Nerf blaster?
A Fortnite Nerf. No, he didn't. It was just a Nerf blaster, but he called himself like
In
the
GTA.
monster from Heck or something.
I wouldn't know. I've
Uh,
never seen it.
but
Neither have I.
we're gonna open the floor to just discussion since there's no questions for this one. It's just complete discussing,
I
debating
never
back
knew.
and forth.
All right.
Oh,
So
starting with Freaky Richie.
I'll go ahead and get it kicked off. So, growing up, my personal favorite was the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. As I'm older, I think
He's very
When-
old.
as
He's
not that much
Holy
older.
Senior.
He's an old.
As
man.
I'm getting older and look back at the movies, I think he played a fantastic Spider-Man. But I think when you got to look at who's the best Spider-Man in terms of best Peter Parker and best Spider-Man, I think I hate that I'm even saying this because I never thought I'd say it, but I think Andrew Garfield has the best
I
portrayal
disagree.
of Peter Parker.
I disagree. Out of Peter Parker, Andrew Garfield is the best. But out of both Peter Parker and Spider-Man, like balancing both characters, Tom Holland is the most comic book accurate.
Wrong.
I'm
What do you
saying
mean
no.
wrong?
I'm not
Wrong.
saying he
Tom
is the
Holland's
best.
the
I'm
best
saying
one.
he's the most accurate because in
He's
my
the best
opinion,
Spider-Man,
Andrew
but-
Garfield is the best.
I agree with that.
Just the most accurate is Tom Holland.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, when you consider best, do you consider it comic book accurate, or do you consider like overall Spider-Man?
No, when I
'Cause I'm
say
gonna go out on
best, I like Andrew Garfield.
right. I
But
think
when I say accurate, that's Tom Holland.
when I say accurate, if we're including every like media form of Spider-Man, give me PS4 Spider-Man. I think he's very
We're talking
accurate.
every form. Give me animated series Ultimate Spider-Man.
That was a tough show. I used to eat my
I
cereal
binged
watching
that
that.
show. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a good show.
That was
Unk
my
right there.
stuff. Huh?
Unk right there.
Morgan, you look older than me. Your beard is bigger than anything I
I'm
have. ever-
14. I am
14 years away
of age.
from.
Uncle
Dying.
Days.
But
Unk.
anyone else have their
Nephew?
opinion?
I mean, go to my camera. Oh wait. is it on my
They're
camera?
looking at you.
There's no
They're looking at you, Aiden.
I didn't know.
They're looking at you,
There's no
fabulous
way.
Aiden.
Right. I mean, of course, I've never watched like the first ones. I've watched
You what?
one with
What are you considering the first ones? There's like
like
The first ones
four
are
different
Toby.
first ones.
I mean like the ones with like Toby.
You've never seen the
original
Tobey
series.
Spider-Man?
So Spider-Man, and then 1, 2, and 3.
Class of 28, man. What the heck? You haven't seen the Tobey Spider-Mans?
Nope.
No
I
one.
have. I've seen all 3. Spider-Man 3 sucked.
This kid was born in
It sucked, but it was
2010.
so sucky that it was
born
funny.
2010.
That is true. It was so bad.
Is there Amazing Spider-Man
I'm
coming?
14 years old.
There's
so
not an
I
Amazing
was-
Spider-Man 3
not
coming
that
out.
old.
There's
We
not.
have Amazing Spider-Man. Come
They,
in here.
Andrew Garfield
Think
coming
about
here?
that.
That would be a crazy cameo.
That would be a crazy cameo.
Could
mean, of
could
course,
we get him for the
I've seen-
Garbanzos? Could
I've
we
seen,
get
uh,
Andrew
Andrew
Garfield for the
Garfield.
Garbanzos?
Yeah.
Call him.
I'm not gonna promise anything.
Get him on the phone.
I'm not gonna promise him
Paul.
anything. I don't think
Morgan,
any of
you're
us
the
have
one
him
with
on
the
speed
connections.
dial.
You're the
If only
businessman.
Alan was here, bro. Alan definitely has Andrew Garfield on speed
Oh,
dial.
definitely.
definitely.
Garbanzo Allen.
Garbanzo definitely has him on speed dial. By the way,
Rest in peace.
we have been confirmed. In January or February, we can do the Garbanzos, our version of the
Yep.
Oscars.
I don't know if we
It
told,
will
did
be
we
a
tell
big
y'all?
event, about 30 minutes to maybe even 45 minutes long,
Ooh.
in
Long.
the main studio with cameos galore.
Yep.
Not from big actors. I can't promise anything like that. I
He's
mean, we'll
promising
try.
that.
We'll try.
He's promising that.
I'm not.
He's
If he doesn't do it, riot the streets.
Don't do that. But we just need your guys' participation because I'd say in about December there will be a Google form going out, the whole school, like
Google
school wide, where you all get to vote out of the choices that we have narrowed down, and whoever gets the most votes for each category will get the bean trophy, cans of beans trophy. Only one will get the golden bean though. That's the movie of the year.
Can be
So
interesting.
we have been
Let us
confirmed
know
for
your
that.
feedback in the comments.
Yeah, let us know your feedback, and we do need recommendations for certain categories. So if you have
What does
something
Toad
that
think
just
about this?
needs to be in a category, we would love your feedback.
Yo, cut to Toad. I want to know what he thinks about the garbanzos.
Yeah, what you got, Toad?
What do you got, Toad?
Oh man, you know, it's gonna be amazing. I mean, I'm gonna be there. So it's already gonna be a great show. 10 out of 10. You better tune in or else.
Oh, I can't say that.
Or else
Toad,
what,
where you
Mr.
trying to
Toad?
go with
Or
that?
else what, Mr. Toad? Mr. Toaded Diaper?
Let's not go there.
Okay.
We'll ignore that statement.
You heard
now.
that. You heard that. You heard that. So, I also want to talk about the portrayal. So we got to rate these Spider-Man. So we're gonna start with the first one, Tobey Maguire. Start over here.
I've
on
seen
the brown
clips of
chairs.
it. I've seen clips.
What do you think? Like out of 10, how well was Tobey's performance?
I think his performance was a solid 8.5 out of 10. I think he
Ooh.
performed amazingly.
That's good.
I do not think, however, he was Spider-Man himself.
No, he was Peter Parker, but I agree he was not Spider-Man. He didn't have enough quips during his fights.
He
Yeah,
was
he was a little
more
awkward
comedic
during
than the
Yeah.
rest.
interactions.
yeah.
I did like that.
I don't know. Andrew Garfield's pretty funny.
But think
Andrew
about it, the
Garfield's
dance.
the best Peter Parker.
That's true. Bully Maguire. He's in that series.
All Spider-Man movies are Marvel.
Indeed.
Well, Sony
Yeah,
Marvel, yeah.
Yeah, Sony and Marvel.
Fabulous Aiden, what do you think of Tobey Maguire?
Tobey Maguire. I mean, I rate him a solid 7.5 to 8, wherever that falls in the scale.
Once again, he hasn't watched the recap.
I have not. I've seen clips of the movies though. That's it.
So his opinion doesn't really matter if you don't
No.
want to credit it.
Yeah, we're not really gonna count me.
Freaky Richie, you seem to be the most educated on all this Spider-Man
Yes,
stuff besides
indeed.
me. But
Probably. But, I mean, I grew up on Spider-Man. But,
who didn't? Who didn't?
yeah, exactly. Everybody here, you see
Even
everybody.
to these days.
You didn't
my
grow
God.
Up. You were just born a man with a beard. And like,
Yeah,
you
you
just
were born
rushed
with
to
a
the
full
workforce,
beard.
bro.
I mean, calm down.
You came out and they were like, put a helmet on this guy.
All right, Buckaroo,
Yeah,
calm
you-
down.
All right,
You were born to
Richie,
play on
Richie,
that
Richie.
line. Anyways,
Tobey Maguire.
I think it varies from movie. I think in movies 1 and 2, he's very good. I think he's very good, like emotionally, like the relationships he has with Harry and Mary Jane. He cries a lot, but
He does do that a lot.
overall, I think
Yeah,
I'm gonna give
make him a
him.
better person.
That's true. It's okay to cry, guys.
It is.
It is
yes.
okay to cry.
The school does
Well,
have a
well,
helpline.
maybe
just
nine
saying.
9.2.
Yeah, the,
He has
the
emotion.
school.
For Toby,
Go to your
9.2,
counselors
that's
if
high.
you need.
Maybe
Not
you
Toby
need
has
help, your
emotion.
counselors are there for you.
He set the bar though. Toby set the bar to be Spider-Man, so I'm gonna put him.
He did.
9.2.
and when it came to Peter Parker, he set the bar very high.
Yeah, he's
But
great.
when it came to being Spider-Man, the bar was probably in the middle. Because his Spider-Man was not the best portrayal.
He was a good
Say
Spider-Man,
overall
not
he's a
the
9.2.
Spider-Man.
Yes, he is not the Spider-Man.
I think he is, but that's just. It just depends on like.
He's
what you
the Peter
watched.
Parker. I will say
Yeah,
that. He is
that's
the
fair
Peter
enough.
Parker.
The best Peter Parker.
9.2.
Yes.
Tom Holland's
What you got?
Peter
Amazing
Parker
Peter
was
Parker.
a little bit of a whiny girl.
Or Tobey
Yeah.
Maguire just feels forced as Peter Parker.
Oh,
wow.
controversial
Or
opinion.
Andrew Garfield just feels normal, like
He-
feels real.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Not wrong.
I could agree with Andrew Garfield being the best Peter Parker.
He
I
looked
could
more
agree.
like a teenager though. Like he had more of the teenager like.
Oh yeah, Andrew
vibes to
Garfield
him.
looked like a full-grown man
Well,
when he was Peter Parker.
Andrew Garfield
Yeah.
has a beard now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he does. He does. He's coming out in a new movie actually. Some love movie. Oh,
You
nothing I'm interested in. So
That's Spider-Man
We know, buddy.
versus
we know.
that lizard thing.
Mr. Host is single.
And the
He's
electric.
taking
hey,
applicants,
hey. I'm perfectly fine with the podcast where it is.
specifically men.
Yep.
I am perfectly fine with my life how it is.
You did it on purpose. Leave your mic off the camera.
There you go.
What?
What?
Cooper, if you would like to talk, you gotta have your mic closer so we can hear you. We want to make
Like
sure we
this?
can hear you. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
All right. So maybe Andrew Garfield was maybe to me he when he played the Spider-Man, it looks like he was really good at it. Maybe doing kind of like Tobey Maguire how was doing the same thing like Andrew Garfield maybe.
Oh, maybe I would see where Andrew Garfield went back and watched all of the original Spider-Man movies to get inspiration. I see him doing that.
Because
Yeah.
he's kind of like the same like Tobey Maguire.
But there's been one Spider-Man who hasn't gotten enough attention because we've been comparing Peter Parkers. Now we need to talk about the one, the only, Miles Morales,
Yeah.
who is
Can we clap it up
honestly
for him?
The Spider
better than
the
Peter
Spider-Man
Parker in a
bro.
lot of
Yeah.
ways.
I agree.
Miles
way
is
better.
better than Peter in a lot of ways.
He's a lot more
There
human.
was two Spider-Mans in the first one, Miles Morales.
Well, there was a lot of Spider-Man
I seen that one.
in Miles in
A lot.
Miles'
There's like
movies.
1,000 of them.
We're talking about like in Across the Spider-Verse, there were thousands of them on screen.
And we are not going to talk about all of them.
No, we aren't. We are going to
Yeah.
talk about Miles Morales and Spider-Gwen. And Spider-Noir, because Nicolas Cage is awesome. So,
We love Nicolas
Shout
Cage.
out Nicolas Cage.
shout out Nicolas Cage.
Long
Please
Legs is a
show up
good
for the
movie.
garbanzos, I'm begging you.
Long Legs was a good
Yeah.
movie.
I will email everything I can to get to you.
Yeah, we will.
I will
We're going to
find
spam
you.
your email, Nicolas
I will
Cage.
find you.
You're going to show up. Okay. Let's
On
talk
the
about
street.
Miles
Find
Morales.
him. Let's talk about Miles Morales, guys.
Okay,
Yeah,
Miles
Miles
Morales.
Morales.
I think
Miles
Miles
Morales.
Morales.
Streets.
He was introduced in the comics, very weird, kind of, because no one expected it. But I think his story with Uncle Aaron, and I mean, in the comics, it's not originally a multiverse story like they made in the movie,
And his dad's a cop.
but with his dad being the captain and Uncle Aaron dying,
As
who
a
is-
prowler.
Spoiler
Whoa,
alert!
whoa, whoa, whoa,
also
whoa,
the
whoa.
prowler.
Yeah.
prowler.
Yeah.
Gotta
The
stay
movie's been
gaming.
out for 10 years.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
who
been
hasn't
a while.
watched it already?
So
Gotta
Uncle
say
Aaron was
gaming.
was working with Kingpin, right?
Yes, he was. He was the prowler. I think his story is just much more compelling than Peter's
Yeah.
in a lot of ways.
Maybe
And-
you say that because we've seen Peter's story told so many times with so many different actors and stuff
Yes,
like that.
but I'm saying, but I'm
just
talking about the
saying that
movies
point of view.
with across the Spider-Verse movies.
Yeah. Okay.
His story is very compelling.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
not just him fighting one villain every movie, or maybe throwing two.
Well, it's him learning to be himself, like growing into the Spider-Man identity, which I think was cool because they do have Peter as a mentor to him, and that is smart.
yeah, it's
Because it let him grow into the identity of Spider-Man when eventually in most series Spider-Man ends up dying, so Miles completely takes over.
I got
And I think they did that very well.
I agree. I got a question for you guys. Do you think with the next Spider-Man movie coming out, was it Spider-Man
Beyond the Spider-Verse.
Or I'm
Or
talking about Tom Holland.
Tom Holland, well,
the next live-action Spider-Man,
it's
whatever.
most likely a Venom movie.
Spider-Man.
yeah, whoever
Spider-Man
gets
Homecoming.
Spider-Man next, do you think they're gonna introduce a live-action version of Miles Morales, or do you think he's gonna get his own movie live-action?
I
No,
hope he
not
does.
his own movie. But in Secret Wars, the big multiversal war
Yeah.
for Avengers, there's
There's a
already
cameo.
been kind of confirmation that a decent amount of the Spider-Verse characters are going to show up in live action.
Hopefully,
I
Miles
knew
Morales
Miguel
is there.
O'Hara
Oh, here's the
in
opening.
person.
The only problem with Miguel O'Hara in live action is Miguel O'Hara's actor also plays Moon Knight.
No, I
You
mean,
can
It's a
see it.
multiverse thing. Just explain that real fast.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
Because isn't
Oh, because, yeah,
Robert
Robert Downey
Downey
Jr. is
Jr.
playing
coming-
Dr. Doom.
Dr. Doom.
So,
Yeah.
that's gonna be a good
That
movie?
and,
I'm excited for that.
Kate Bishop. No one watched the Hawkeye show, I know. But Kate Bishop, the next Hawkeye, her actor plays Gwen. So,
Oh,
or actress.
It's a
plays Gwen.
multiverse.
It is the multiverse, and with Robert Downey Jr. being confirmed to be Victor Von Doom, not a version of Tony Stark.
that's gonna be interesting.
I don't know how they're going to explain it. There's a lot of theories.
He's just gonna keep his mask on the whole time. I bet.
No,
Nah,
no,
I think
they'll
they're
probably
gonna-
take it off. I'm excited for Wolverine is confirmed.
Oh,
Hugh
yeah?
Jackman, Wolverine is confirmed to be coming back for multiple more Marvel movies. Not only the Doomsday and Secret Wars, but multiple more.
He was in. He
You
was
think
in
they're gonna do
X-Men.
another X-Men?
Most likely not yet. After Secret Wars, we'll see, but I don't think they're planning on doing X. I think they're just going to keep Deadpool and Wolverine as the only X-Men in the MCU.
That's fair enough.
Well, and X-23, because
Guys,
Who's
watch
that?
the time.
we know.
Oh.
I didn't know
This is rough.
actually.
Well,
Me
that's
either.
because you were so immersed in me and Richie's conversation.
I was.
Freaky
I was
Richie.
Yeah,
Freaky,
for
freaky
real.
Richie.
For real.
But we, I think we can all agree that Andrew Garfield is the best. Out of
Yeah.
Peter Parker's.
To an extent, yeah, sure. All right, Batman's beating Spider-Man in a fight though, and I want to end out on the last 30 seconds just so you guys know that
Miles
Batman
Morales would beat
beating
everybody
Spider-Man?
in
in a fight.
in-
I
Or
think he would-
Superman
He's not
beats
beating Miles
Batman.
Morales, though.
Out of rings if he tries
But
to throw
Superman
it on.
versus
Yeah,
Batman.
Batman would
Of
win
course
against
I would.
Superman
Of course you
very,
would have.
very easily.
If he
I
can
would
beat Superman,
gladly
then he's
say
definitely
that.
beating
You're the
Spider-Man.
type that gets mad when you increase your J's.
What about the Flash?
Because I do.
Flash is
All right,
tough.
buddy.
Flash is
Bro, what's
Flash is
Flash
hard
do?
to explain.
Not though.
But now we're going into DC when we were talking about Marvel.
I
and
just
that's,
had to get that off
That's
the chest.
The
complicated.
Flash
Yeah.
TV
Yeah, we
show
have 10
was booty.
It was. I can agree with that. But
What
remember,
was?
stay freaky, stay fabulous, and we'll see you in the
Watch
next
the Flagler
episode.
game next Friday.
Yep.
Yep.
he's
Wait, that's gonna be